Dennis Miller with another key news on this Friday, and I've got a special guest joining us on the program today. He's taking some coffee to,
Yeah,
get that blood pumping good.
yeah.
But he's one of our runners out there. We showed you a little bit earlier in the week on the road. This is Deputy Joe Rydell. Did I say that right?
John Ridli.
Oh, John.
Yep.
I'm reading a small print here.
Yep. Yeah. No problem.
Okay. Well, John, we're glad to have you on the program. And in fact, the first shot that I wanted to start with, if I can find it here, was we had you running a little bit earlier in the week. This is early morning, isn't it?
Yeah. I started, I believe it was Wednesday morning. I started off first thing.
You were up on the steps of the Capitol to get things rolling and get it started.
Yep. Yeah. That was pretty neat starting out there.
How long have you been doing the run?
This is my first year actually doing the whole key run.
Oh, this your first year?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I understand that you also joined the SWAT team crew that was running out at dawn early this morning.
I did. We met up about 5 o'clock in English and headed up to the fire tower. And I believe they covered 32 miles overall.
That's a pretty good stretch.
Yep. It
Here's
gives
a
regular runners a break. And then I hopped in with them to get a few more miles in.
Here's a shot up at the fire tower, actually. Crew with the fire tower in the background. And what's a highlight of the run for you so far?
I don't know. I like the camaraderie of everybody jumping in and out of the van and stuff. It's been a lot of fun. It's like I said, starting out at the Capitol was really cool to take pictures of the Capitol steps and start running from there. That was a pretty big highlight for me. And then just putting in the miles for the purpose that's behind it and being able to raise some money for the clients is the big thing of it.
In fact, here's a shot of everybody, including you, that was on the steps of the Capitol, I think, to get things started and kicked off.
Yeah, that was really neat.
There's nothing that quite compares to that, I'm sure.
No, I've done a lot of runs. That was definitely one of the coolest starting points out of any of them.
Speaking of other runs, I want to bring up the fact that you were in Montana to compete in the last man standing competition. Tell me about that.
I'm actually flying out there next Thursday. The race is next Saturday. So they limited it to 100 participants, and it's 4.2 miles every hour on the hour until there's one person left. So one of these that I followed, they went over 300 miles. I don't think this one will go that far, but I'm going to try to make it at least through the night and go 24 hours, but we'll see what happens. I've never done a race quite like this one before.
Okay. But you've been in some other marathons or races, definitely.
Yep. I've run several half marathons, full marathons. I did a 50K, a 50 miler.
Wow.
So we'll see what happens out there.
You're going to be coming in with the crew on Saturday as everybody comes into the Key Center.
Yep, I will be there.
So you'll be there to break the big banner as you come running in. We invite everybody to come out and join us. That's at the main campus there in Lecanto, right off of Van Nortwick Road, if you want to put that in your GPS or whatever. But easy to find. You'll see the signs out there to join us. And you guys come running out of Crystal River down Highway 44 and then up Van Nortwick. And of course, we've got a whole bunch of folks waiting there to cheer you as you're coming in. And I'm sure that's going to be a pretty exciting moment for you.
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I think we start in English early morning and we have about 15 or so miles to go in. And then we meet everybody right there at the corner and run everybody in with us.
One thing I wanted to also bring up is you're a school resource officer with the Citrus County Sheriff's Department. And tell me a little bit about that role that you have.
So I went from being on SWAT and K9 for 12, 13 years to a spot in the school resource program. I actually started at Crest School working with kids with disabilities for 4 or 5 years, which is probably one of the highlights of my career, getting to know those kids and work with them and being able to help the teachers with things that they need and calming them down when they need it. And like that was probably the best time of my career. And then couple of my kids started coming to Inverness Middle School, and this school opened up, so I switched to Inverness Middle School for the last 2 years I've been over here.
Very good. Well, I also wanted to just highlight a couple of pictures from yesterday's crossing of the Swanee River up in Gilchrist County. I think it's Gilchrist County, if I'm not mistaken. But they were joined by some of our key center clients up there as they were crossing the bridge and having a great time. Here's a couple of folks out in front. You might recognize the runner there.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, I had to get back to work yesterday for a big training exercise we did in Lecanto. I'm one of the instructors, but unfortunately had to miss that bridge crossing, but I'm hoping to see everybody again on tomorrow once we finish this run.
Of course, when they're crossing the bridge, everybody's got to take a peek over at the Great Swanee River up there.
It is beautiful. We ran over it. It was really pretty.
Lots of nice scenery up that way, and makes it nice for the runners as you're coming in. But again, this is a 180-mile trek from Tallahassee all the way down to the Key Center. Every year, guys and gals make it, and it's just to show your support for the Key Training Center. We want to say a big thank you to you, to the SWAT team from this morning, and for everybody that's been joining you, the cyclists who have been on the road. They've been out, pedaling away. I think they cover about 70 miles a day. This is up, let's see, this is around Otter Creek where they stopped by the Highway 19 rest station there. There's a big locomotive out there that they stopped by.
We actually saw them this morning on our drive back to the county. We passed them and flagged them down and waved hi.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to let you get back to things. And again, I want to say a big thank you from all of us at the Key Training Center and our community for going out there sweating at this time of the year. Yeah, I know it's a tough run.
Yeah, it's been a little warm, but I've been super proud to be a part of it. And I appreciate you all having me and hope to see you tomorrow.
Definitely, we'll see you then. And again, everybody come on down, because not only are the runners coming in probably between 11 and 12, but we'll also have a lot of fun out there, games and food, and just fun for the whole family in the morning. And they want to be there, of course, as well as our key clients to welcome you guys and gals in. Again, let's give everybody a big wave, and thank you for joining us on the show today.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
And thanks everybody out there for joining us on this edition of Key News.